Hey guys, Nathan here. So today I want to talk about what games should you be playing 6-max or full ring, which one's going to be more profitable for you. Now if you don't know what full ring and 6-max refer to, full ring is typically a table with about 9 poker players, or 10 sometimes you're playing live, and 6-max, as the name suggests, is going to be 6 people. So which one is more profitable? Which one should you be playing? Well, I hate to be a little bit anticlimactic right off the start, but both are actually pretty equally profitable. I've run the numbers over my entire career and my win rates are pretty similar in both formats. And that's because, recreational players, the bad players who we make the money from, they play both. Some people like to jump into the full ring tables that are recreational players. It's easier for them to jump into the games because there's less action typically in a full ring game. But some people are, action junkies, so to speak, and they like to play in the 6-max games as well. So while in theory 6-max should be a little bit more profitable because there's less players, so you in theory should be able to play against the recreational players more often. In my experience, there's enough recreational players in both games that your win rates are going to be fairly similar in both formats. All right, so let's talk about the different strategies next. Well, I mean, that's really the biggest thing between 6-max, the biggest difference between 6-max and full ring is that these games do play differently. One way that I've often tried to relate it to people is to just imagine a full ring table, a 9-player poker game, and just remove the first 3 seats. That's basically, if you're a full ring player right now, that's how you can wrap your head around 6-max. Basically, the difference between the two is that in full ring, there's 9 or 10 players at the table, so people are sitting around waiting for their aces, their kings, they're set mining. These are the players we refer to as a nit. You might have seen them online, often playing a lot of tables at a time, and they're really just sitting around waiting for the nuts because that's what you can do in full ring. But in a 6-handed game, 6-max, you can't do that because the blinds are going to come around a lot faster and it forces the actions. So the main differences between the two formats in terms of strategy is that you're going to have to play a few more speculative hands in 6-max. Once again, you can't just sit around waiting for your aces and ace-king and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to mix it up with a 10-9 suited, a jack-9 suited, an ace-deuce sometimes, maybe put in a 3-bet or something, a 4-bet. And you're also, after the flop as well, on the flop, turn, and river, you're gonna have to be applying more pressure with a weaker hand. You're gonna have to be calling, with weaker draws, with the intention, of course, of taking away on later streets. This is something that I talk about in depth in my latest book, The Microstakes Playbook. All right, so lastly, which one should you actually play? Well, I'm just gonna say, honestly, guys, I've said this many times before, I really believe you should just play the format you like the most, whether you're a 6-max player or a full ring player. Because like I said already, I think that both are fairly equally profitable, and they do require different strategies as well. And I think that if you're just starting out and you're looking to, you're asking yourself, what should I play, 6-max or full ring? Just play the one that you enjoy the most. What this is gonna do, it's going to allow you to just specialize in that format, to master the strategy for full ring or 6-max. It's gonna keep you motivated to keep studying and playing more. And I will say that I think that some people are just more suited for one than the other. I actually started out with full ring, playing that for many, many years because I think I'm more of a, perhaps a sit and wait and see kind of person. I'm not really an action junkie. I'm not a big extroverted person. Maybe there's a difference with personality in it, but I have actually switched over to 6-max over the years. I actually play them both because I think that when you get to higher stakes, it's definitely going to be far better for your game selection, being able to find good games to play in if you can play both reasonably well. But for most of you guys who are just starting out in the game and you're asking yourself which one to play, honestly guys, I would just play the one that you enjoy the most. If you just play a bunch of 6-max, play a bunch of full ring, which one do you enjoy the most? Do you like sort of the nitty style of full ring, sitting back, waiting for the good hands? Or are you more like an action junkie type that likes to get in there and mix it up a lot? And if that's the case, then I think 6-max will probably be better for you. All right, so that's about all I got for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below which game that you prefer to play. Do you play 6-max? Do you play full ring? Which one do you think there's a difference in the profitability of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel here if you want to see poker videos just like this. I'm putting them out all the time. And shove all in on that like button. It just helps me out. I appreciate it. And lastly, I'll leave a couple videos up here that I've made recently that I think you guys might help you guys out as well. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. This has been Nathan Williams with BlackRain79.com.